If you're looking for a tactic with wingers, you're not going to find it here. This one is called Total Dominance No Winger 4222. Now, as I've said before, there are really no true plug and play tactics anymore. Those are all out the window as of like FM19 or thereabouts. So, if you're looking for something that's going to just work day one, probably not this one. Even in the description, it says built around good central midfielders and offensive wingbacks, stable in the back, effective up front. However, he goes on to say, my team received less goals from day one, and after using it for some games, I started scoring as well, leading Bundesliga after 24 games, 18 wins, 50 goals scored, 17 received. So it looks like he does use Hamburg as his team to coach. And basically, the reason I said that there's no plug and play tactics anymore is this tactic needs a little bit massaging, it sounds like. I haven't seen what actually happens to Liverpool, Aston Villa, and our championships out of Ipswich Town. We will see that in just a minute, but it definitely seems like you actually need to control this. I am just sitting and holidaying through that the entire season. I'm on a beach somewhere where my coaches and assistant managers take control for me. So I've done absolutely nothing to these teams. So I'm not expecting good things. This is, again, the tactic maker himself actually says you really need to let it gel with the team. You kind of need to work it into the team and just use your brain every match. Figure out what's going wrong, what needs to be fixed, things like that. But with that said, let us actually take a look at how it did while I holidayed for our three teams. Let's take a look at the Premier League. Well, table-wise, Liverpool and Aston Villa not doing too badly. Aston Villa in second place, absolutely phenomenal. 74 points, 78 goals, not as attacking as we've seen in the past, but it also is kind of a down season, 82 points winning the league there. Usually it's upwards of 90 or thereabouts. Liverpool, on the other hand, is expected to be second. Fourth place, it's okay, I guess. 73 points, 79 goals for. Overall, it's interesting so far. Well, we always start with the schedule of the team on top. So Aston Villa this time around, Carabao Cup third round, you're out immediately against Tottenham. But you do get to the FA Cup quarterfinal. You lose at, well, Tottenham again, 1-2. Well, in Europe, you get to the Europa Conference League final against Liverpool, so something happened there, but you do lose out 0-1. So Liverpool clearly wins the title there, but overall, a fantastic job up till that final. And you didn't lose by much. So competition-wise, second place in the table for Aston Villa. Phenomenal. Absolutely well done there. Runner-up in the Conference League, that's pretty nice there too. Quarterfinals by Tottenham in the FA Cup, that's not too bad. Third round by Tottenham again in the Carabao Cup, that one's not good. So overall, this phenomenal season. Let's see what that does for the squad. You can see 38 goals for Ollie Watkins, 23 for Zaniolo, fantastic amounts. Lucas Digne with 19 assists, 13 for Matty Cash and Ollie Watkins. And then average rating, you get Alex Moreno with a 7.34. Where's Ollie Watkins? 7.27, not bad. Switching things over to Liverpool, you can see FA Cup fourth round is where you lose out at Luton Town. However, the Carabao Cup final against Luton Town, again, thank you FM for doing your wonderful stuff, but a penalty win, 1-1 against Luton Town, you got at least another trophy. Now, we've already seen that Liverpool drop out of the Europa League, and this is why. You did an abysmal job in the Europa League Group D. But it throws you into the Europa Conference League, and you do a fantastic job. Well, you got a couple blemishes here and there, but you get to the final. 1-0 win over Aston Villa, as we've already seen. That's trophy number 2. So overall, Liverpool fourth place, not the greatest spot to be in. You are only 1 point off of Aston Villa in second. So overall, I can't say it's a bad season in the table. It just, you really would have liked a few more points there. Europa League, not good at all. However, Conference League, phenomenal. You get the trophy. You get right there, as you can see, you get the trophy in the Carabao Cup. Fourth round in the FA Cup, not good against Luton Town though. So Liverpool squad looks interesting. Not a lot of green there either, but 23 goals for Nunez, Salah with only 19, Jota with 18, and then it's all the way down to 9 for Gakpo. Assist-wise, 14 for Robertson and Elliott. Elliott doing a fantastic job. And then average rating, a 7.23 for Nunez. Data hub for Aston Villa. They've got some numbers in the attacking side and little dribbles and shots per percentage per game, but overall, I mean, it's kind of on the average mark for Aston Villa. And if we switch things over to Liverpool, yeah, a little bit better attacking, a little bit less on the shot percentage and dribbles per game, but overall, still you get the better numbers there, but not through the roof like we've seen, which would have really driven you up the table. And as we take a look at the Premier League stats, most goals, Liverpool in second with 79, Aston Villa only one behind in third with 78, fewest shots against in Liverpool in third with 301, Aston Villa in seventh, most possession, Liverpool is the only one in the list with 55%, most dribbles made, Aston Villa is there with 637. Aston Villa actually does make most tackles won with 904. Best pass completion, Liverpool and Aston Villa both with 88% in 7th and 8th. And then most shots for Liverpool in 6th, Aston Villa in 8th. Liverpool really getting the better of Aston Villa in all these areas of the stats, but not in the table. Yeah, you can see Liverpool clearly ahead in the XG table of Aston Villa. It's interesting how Aston Villa just got them. Well, I guess it's only really 1 point. So, but still, it's interesting to take a look at. But now let's switch things over to our championship side of Ipswich Town. 8th place, 2 spots out of the playoffs. 76 points is not the greatest. 88 goals for. I mean, you definitely, you fell behind by a good amount. We've definitely seen tactics that have brought this up. Again, this is just one save. If you tried it again, it might be completely different. If I tried it 5 more times, I'd probably get 5 completely different results. But in this save, at least, 8th place is not great. And as we take a look at Ipswich Town's domestic cup run, you can see Carabao Cup 4th round out 0-2 against West Ham, and then Sutton drops them out of the FA Cup 3rd round 1-2. But overall, not a great season for Ipswich Town. You can see the line just all the way in 7th and 8th from halfway through the season. But championship, not great. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, you're not expecting much, but you didn't really do all that well. Player stats, though, for Ipswich Town, yeah, it's interesting. 26 goals though for Hurst. He's finally back to his winning ways. He's doing a great job there. Assist, 20 for Leif Davis. You got one player that's great in goals, one player that's great in assists, and then the average rating 7.56 for Leif Davis. But it's just a lot of the team. You need someone in winter or 2 people in winter that just boast this team like crazy. As we look at the championship stats, they are here, but most goals down in 7th with 88. Fewest shots against 5th with 406. Most possession, 8th with 53, definitely lower than normal. Most dribbles made in 6th with 767. Tackles won, not there this time around. Same with best pass completion, actually. And then most shots for in 6th with 575. So, no wingers has caused a little bit of an issue, maybe. At least with Ipswich Town. But sweeper keeper is where we start. And we got a wing back in attack on both sides. You got ball playing defenders in the central spots. 2 ball winning midfielders in defend. And then a Mazzala in support next to a Mazzala in attack. A complete forward in attack up front next to an advanced forward in attack as well. Attacking mentality, in possession, attacking with his fairly narrow approach play. You got focus play down the left and the right and play out of defense. Passing directness is shorter, tempo is slightly lower. Mix crosses, work the ball in the box, run at defense and be more expressive. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute to the back line. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a higher defensive line, trigger press more often, get stuck in, and trap inside. But now, how did it do for our 3 teams in the end? Well, overall, Ipswich Town, kind of the loser of the group, not doing a great job. 8th place, you don't get into the playoffs. That's unfortunate. They didn't do a great job at all. But Liverpool and Aston Villa, they're in Champions League. So 2nd place for Aston Villa is a fantastic mark for them. The points for me is the issue, though. 74 and 73 points is not a fantastic tally. Liverpool usually getting at least 82 to 85, let's say, and getting up in 2nd place. This is just a down season for the Premier League. But Liverpool in 4th, only 1 point off of Aston Villa in 2nd. I think if you took control of this and had any savvy, you could probably get that 1 point and a more. But overall, I can't say it's a bad job. I mean, they all got a couple of trophies at least. So it was an okay job. Definitely something to take a look at if you don't have any wingers that just you can't support. And why bring in wingers when you don't need to? Take a look at the tactic. Put it into your system, massage, as always, massage your players into these roles, see how it works. But that's it for me, 7FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.